And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. Yes, we are back for game two. Here, the doubleheader. Colorado wins game one of the doubleheader. They've taken the first two of this series. So thank you, everybody that came out for the first game. Let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides here. So they're out doing, I don't know what they're doing. They're doing some warm-ups at the plate or something. Some calisthenics. Did I hit the, let's see, we're live there. We're live there. Why am I not getting this? There we go. Go live. We should be back on the Rumble side as well. Let's see if we're back live on the Rumble side. We are back live. All right. Great stuff, everybody. A nice little break there. I was able to get the flyer stream for tomorrow night's game set up. So that's ready to go. Kodai Senga on the mound here. Well, the Mets do have cheerleaders. How about that? All right. Raymond's back. PA's here. Bud's back. Dred's here. District's here. What's up, District? Did you guys win? I saw it was 2-0. Did you guys win, District? I think District Nation in the fantasy baseball league crushed me this week. I have two guys on the IL already and three other guys that can go on the IL. I don't want to drop them, but I'm going to start losing some ball games if I don't get some players back here. Tagging in Sir John with a BFT. Well, I'm going to respond with the prettiest moonsault. How about that? Julian will lead off. Goodman will bat second. Moniak will be in left field. He'll bat third. Freeman. Senga's on the mound waiting for the batter to step into the box here. All right, here we go. We start in game two. Fouled off 0-1. For some reason, the software does not like when there's a double header. It did not load the. It loaded the pitchers for the second game, but it did not load the lineups. It tried to reload the first game lineups, and that one lifted out to center field. Taylor will make the catch. One away. It's tippy time. 2-1. Nice. Very nice. One out. Nobody on here for Goodman. Mr. Charles is back. What is up, Sir Charles? And fouled straight back. 1-1. In for a strike. 1-2. See what we got in the NBA today. The Raptors beat the Cavs 93-89. The Portland leads San Antonio 58-41 at the half. If that score holds, it'll tie that series up at 2. Celtics and Sixers tonight. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Sorry, guys. I'm just making sure everything's good. The Sabres beat Boston 6-1. They take a 3-1 series lead. They're up 3-1 like our Flyers are up 3-1. Avalanche and Kings are 7 minutes into the first period. No score. Spaceman's here. What's up, Spaceman? Swung on a miss by Moniak. Yeah, I saw that. Some big names, too. I think they released all the Wyatt 6, right? And a ground ball down the first. Beatty will flip it to Senga. A 1-2-3 inning for Senga. I'm not used to that. We go bottom 1. Mets coming up. It'll be Bichette leading off. Soto DHing and batting second. Alvarez third. Beatty fourth. Melendez fifth. Semien. Bench. Mauricio will play at shortstop today. And Taylor will bat ninth. Kyrie saying, yeah. Stoney's back. What's up, Stoney? No worries, Spaceman. We're still 3 up. We're still up 3-1. When the series started, I said Flyers in 6, so I'm not too worried yet. It would have been nice for the sweep, but no. In the history of the Battle of Pennsylvania, neither team has ever swept the other one. So, hey, Miss Jean is back. Let's go with Stoney. The Mets aren't. Nope. It was funny seeing Gritty fight the Penguins mascot. Yeah. Outside, 1-0. Dollander will be an opener here for Colorado. That pitch was way outside. 2-1 or 2-0. Man, words. Maria's back. What's up, Maria? The 2-0. And a ground ball to first. Nice play there. He'll flip it to the pitcher. 1 away. And that one popped up. Foul. Jonathan M is here. What's up, Jonathan? The 0-1 to Soto. Down low, 1-1. We're going to go back to keeping up with the live chat for the second one. So might not get a natural reaction just because the tracker's ahead of me. So I might see it. Frank says I'm back like a happy nightmare. The 2-1. And that one fouled off, 2-2. Rockies going for the sweep. Yep. What's up, Sean? Mets will tie up this doubleheader with a 6-0 win. Can feel it in my plums. Well, the 3-2 to Soto. And that one raked up the middle, base hit. A 1-out single for Soto. The only thing we won't have with keeping up with the chat is we won't have the vertical side. So I'll have to keep an eye out on the chat there. Oh, that's a weird stage. That's weird. $76 laps to go in the race. My guy's still running 6th. Not sure what the delay is here. Yeah. In for a strike, 0-1. Who's on first? Monsoto is on first. Monsoto is on first. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1 to Alvarez. Swung on a miss. It gets away. Soto will go to second. No, I think Mendoza's fired. If the Mets lose this doubleheader, I think he's fired tonight or tomorrow. Tomorrow's an off day for the Mets. Maybe they wait till tomorrow, but I think if they get swept in this doubleheader, which means they get swept by the Rockies at home, he's gone. Still no hitting. Like you got to figure this out already. Alvarez swings and misses. Once again, the Mets can't come up with a big hit with a runner in scoring position. 2 away. Bounce in the dirt, gets away, but not far enough to advance. Oh, big crash. I want to help Mendoza pack free of charge. I'll help pack. The 2-1. Outside. Oh, excuse me. 3-0 now. 3-0. And Beatty takes a walk. That'll put runners on first and second with 2 out. MJ Melendez will be the batter. Didn't see what happened, but it's a lot of the guys that were running up front. Is that my guy? Yeah, it looks like it. Down low, 1-0. Is that my guy? Yep. He got turned. Outside corner, 1-1. Snowman's here. What's up, Snowman? I need to see it again. He might not. He might have missed it. The 1-1 and fouled off 1-2. We're stuck with Mendy. Well, then people are going to stop showing up to the ballpark. You're losing. You're losing this team. You're losing the fan base. Frank R is back. What's up, Frank? The 2-2 to Melendez. Up and in, 3-2. The 3-2. And hit out to shallow center. Tovar, the shortstop, will make the catch. We go to the second. No score. Check some of the finals from today. The Red Sox beat the Orioles 5-3. They fired their manager and win. They're 1-0. The Braves beat the Phillies 6-2. The Blue Jays beat the Guardians 4-2. Rockies beat the Mets in game one of the doubleheader 3-1. The Tigers beat the Reds 8-3. Rays beat the Twins 4-2. Astros beat the Yankees 7-4. The Brewers beat the Pirates 5-0. Nationals beat the White Sox 2-1. And the Mariners beat the Cardinals 3-2. A's have a 2-1 lead over the Rangers in the top of the ninth. Marlins up 3-1 over the Giants in the fifth inning. Padres up 3-0 over the Diamondbacks in the fourth. Angels up 6-0 over the Royals in the fifth. Dodgers up 3-0 over the Cubs. And we're scoreless here in the second. Avalanche looking for the sweep. Have a 1-0 lead over the Kings in the first period. 6.5 minutes to go there. I personally would bring in Beltran. Beltran and Cora from the same coaching tree. So I have no problem, even though Beltran technically doesn't have any experience. I would bring Beltran in, but I could understand bringing Cora in. And it hit him. One lead off man is hit. Underwater says go Avs, go Rockies. Where's my guy here? I don't see him. But there's like 30 cars involved, so he's got to be involved. Way inside, 2-0. No, Buffalo did not get the shutout, Frank. There's Priest. There's his two teammates, but where is he? Oh, there he is there. Yep, he's involved. And that one smacked out to right, foul, 3-1. No, if the Mets win game two, Mendoza will get the next series at home against Washington. Down low, ball four. The first two are on. There's Carros. Two on, nobody out yet. Send good deals. Bunt, and it's down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside ball 3. So Senga had a good first inning. Now he can't get a batter out. The 3-0. Senga deal. There's a strike. 3-1. The 3-1. And that one popped foul. 3-2. The 3-2. And pops foul. We'll do it again. Mets lost game 1 on Friday night, 4-3. Lost game 2 here, 3-1. The 3-2. Senga deals. And a chopper to short. Flipped the second for 1. The turn, not in time. Beatty did a nice job. That was a high throw. So it's runners on the corners, but with 1 out. That'll bring up Johnston. Hash is like the stream, the least I can do. Exactly right. That helps more than you know. Fouled off 0-1. I still haven't seen my guy. Maybe he stayed on the track. The 0-1. Senga deals. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Double play time. Paula said it. Maria said it. Raymond said it. And that one ripped into right field over the glove of Semyon. That'll score a run. And it's still runners on first and second with 1 out. 1-0 Colorado. Rockies get first blood. Here's Tovar. 2 for 8 in the series. Swung on a miss. That was up and in. 0-1. Remember the good old days of the Ghost Fork? Yep. Thank you, Charles. Frank, don't start, man. Up high, 1-1. That's the nonsense that gets others timed out. All right, Jorge, you're done for the day too. We'll see you tomorrow. Come back during my Flyers stream tomorrow. The 1-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. And that one ripped out to left field. But right at Melendez. He'll make the catch. 2 away. Ghost Fork is? It's one of Senga's pitches. So 2 out and 2 on now. Yes, Senga. Yes. That's why it's called the Ghost Fork. Fouled off 0-1. Down low, 1-1. And that one popped up. Foul, 1-2. And that one blooped out to left field. Melendez will make the catch. That'll retire the side. But the Rockies get a run. Going bottom 2, 1-0 Colorado. Well, that's why I couldn't. That's why I couldn't find it. You guys already took care of it. Yeah, he's been getting clobbered all season. starting to get a little agitated with the U.S. Copyright Office. I thought I'd be able to have this book available for pre-order by the time the season started. Semien will lead it off. And a little chopper foul, 0-1. The 0-1. And that one lined up the middle, base hit. A lead-off single for Semien. The Copyright Office is dragging their feet, Mr. John. Not cool. Not cool. Down low, 1-0. Runner on first. Nobody out for bench. Foul tipped, 0-1. Or 1-1, excuse me. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Semien will go. They'll throw down the second. Got him. One away. So much for the base hit. The 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Think how we feel, John. You know what's in the book and we don't. That's not true. And that one ripped. Nice play at first. Race to the bag. They got him. 2 away. Two junkies actually have a PDF copy of the book. Base hit was erased. Yep. Swung on him. Fouled off. 0-1 by Mauricio. Oh, 1. Inside, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Swung on a miss. We go to the third, still 1-0 Colorado. Back to the top of the lineup for the Rockies. Fitzy's here. What's up, Fitzy? Fitzy, let us know what you got coming up this week on your channel. Make sure you post your link so people can check you out. I was listening in to the end of your stream there, so you had 30-something people in your live chat. That's awesome. Yes, it will help. I'm getting tired of people asking the same questions over and over. The team is not responding to them. It's time to get rid of them. More Red Sox baseball, says Fitzy. Fitzy's over 2,000 subs, I know. He might be getting close to 2,100. There's his link, everybody. Make sure you check out our guy, Thomas Fitzpatrick. Fitzy's got his own channel, but he's also part of the Pure Adrenaline team as well. Here we go to the third. First pitch from Senga. And that one roped right up the middle, base hit. Sometimes, and unfortunately, it's not always about the manager. Is it Mendoza's fault? I would say it's probably not 60%. It's not Mendoza's fault. But you can't get rid of all the players. In for a strike, 0-1. I blame Stearns. I blame Stearns too. And that one hit out to right. Back towards the track. At the wall. It's gone. It's 3-0 Rockies. Man, I got crushed this week against District. But in the other league I'm in, I'm beating Fitzy inside. The 2-0. Outside 3-0. That ghost fork is doing its thing. It's disappearing. It's disappearing. 4-pitch walk to Moniak after giving up a single and a home run. Here comes the pitching coach. Bud says, Fitzy, I remember when you took over during Fridgegate. Thanks. And then he filled in for half of football for something too. I forget what that was. Circuit Breaker Gate, I think. I think that was Circuit Breaker Gate. That sucked, bro. Well, first off, we're not bros. And that one hit out to center. Taylor will make the catch. One away. Moniak will go back to first. That was during the playoffs. That was the Mets Milwaukee series. Fitzy covered the only game the Mets lost in that series for us. Fouled off 0-1. And that one pulled. That's a fair ball, Beatty. And he throws it in the right field. The runner will go to third, but there's two outs. Runner on third with two outs here. Oh, our refrigerator one night, we're getting ready to. We were getting ready to live stream the game, and I realized the refrigerator wasn't working. So I had to take everything out of the fridge to make sure we didn't lose all the food. So 1-0. All right. It's that time again, everybody. I'll take subscriber only mode off once we get to 100 likes. Swung on a miss, 2-1. The 2-1. Down low, they check it first. No swing, 3-1. Inside. Ball 4. That'll put runners on the corners. And that'll be it for Senga. So Senga can't pitch on 5 days rest. He can't pitch on 6 days rest. Can't pitch on 9 days rest. DFA him. After DFA him, be like, go to the locker room, take a shower, pack your crap, and get the hell out of here. Or trade him for a bag of chips. Giants and Marlins are tied up at 3. Well, Spurs have come back and have a man. They outscored the Trailblazers by 17 in the third quarter to come back. Holy cow! And now they have an 84-77 lead. The Spurs win that game, they'll have a 3-1 lead. No, he won't go unclaimed. He's got a cheap salary. Somebody will claim him if you try to do that. Carl Edwards Jr., 9th different major league team. Trade him for a box with Legos. Yeah, that's what I mean. $15 million is cheap for a pitcher. Somebody will scoop him up real quick. You DFA him. Number 5 starters on most teams are making $20 million a year or more. 2-0 the count. There's a strike. 2-1. Up high, 3-1. And up high. Oh, called a strike. 3-2. I thought that was ball 4. No challenge. A case of Red Bull, he said. Huh. I tried, guys. I tried it. And she said Rob will be Wiggins. I try to keep my cool. I can't anymore. This is This is nonsense. Down low, ball four. Now it is a walk. Bases are loaded. Yeah, he just lets it out. Nothing wrong with that. Here's Tovar. I'm going to miss 0-1. I need an alcoholic beverage. Up high, 1-1. They check down at first, no sweat. 17. Running third and fifth. And a ground ball to third. Bichette goes to second for one. That's going to. Oh, that. They only needed the one. But the Rockies get the 2-run home run. We go bottom 3-0. Yes, doubleheader today. The Mets lost game 1, 3-1. I don't know, everybody. Let's see if we're getting any rumblings on Twitter. In for a strike. Outside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And the ground ball up the middle, but played perfect. Over to first, one away. That'll bring up Bichette with one out. Way outside, 3-0. The 3-0. All right, there's a strike, 3-1. Fouled off, 3-2. What'd I miss? I was reading Twitter. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. It's a challenge. It's a strike. Watch, it's a strike. Boom, it's a strike. This team, this team, man. In for a strike to Soto. It was called the ball, but Colorado challenges. It's going to be a strike. No, it's inside 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Inside 3-0. Inside ball 4. So a 1-out walk. Soto's been on base both times. Yeah, but Mattingly's where's Mattingly? He's coaching somewhere, isn't he? I think he's in Philadelphia, isn't he? Where is he? Where's Mattingly right now? Mattingly has a job right now. You'd have to wait till the end of the year to hire Mattingly. He's the bench coach for the Phillies. In for a strike, 0-1. Yep, thank you, Doc. Yep. He hasn't been with the Dodgers in a long time. Up high, 1-1, excuse me. Outside, 2-1. He was in Toronto last year, yeah. Alvarez slips one out to right. Not deep. Before the track. 2 away. Oh, that retires the side. Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm not even paying attention to the game here. We go to the 4th. Still 3-0 Colorado. Yeah. Yep. He's the bench coach in Philadelphia. Frenzy said last I saw, he's playing first base for the Yankees. Do you not want him to boo? Do you want him to cheer this nonsense, Tyler? What do you expect them to do, man? They've scored 4 runs off of one of the worst pitching staffs in baseball. No, it doesn't. I'm telling you, a change in leadership is needed. Whether that be the president of baseball operations, whether that be Mendy, changes need to be made. Swung on a mass toe and two. Timeout by Doyle. Swung on and missed. One away. Edwards is retired 2 of the 3 batters he's faced. Bunt attempt, pulled back 1-0. Mets bats were in the pool. Up high, 2-0. Yeah, Duck. Vegas fired their coach in a playoff spot. Up high, 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. Remember, you're not supposed to boo this team. You're supposed to cheer every game. Yep. I'm sorry, but you're right. The 3-2. Felt still 3-2. Cora, too soon? I don't know. I don't think the Mets are going to pay Cora. He's going to want. He was getting paid $7 million a year. I don't think the Mets are paying anybody $7 million a year to coach his team. Down low, ball 4, a 1-out walk. Swung on a miss, 1-2. To 1-2. They checked. They said he went 2 away. In for a strike, 0-1. Who's the scoring person you speak of, Doc? And that one swung on a miss, 0-2. Tyler. Swung on a miss. That'll end the inning. We go bottom four, still 3-0 Rockies. It'll be Beatty, Melendez, and Semyon coming up. I heard Cora loves trash cans. So does Beltran. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I keep checking Twitter to see. I know they're not. It's not going to happen during a game, but seeing what the pulse of the. Nope, he won't take the Philly job. He won't take the Met job either. Yep, we'll be back live to Flyers tomorrow, Duck. And that one lifted out to left, not deep. Moniak's there, one away. One pitch, one out. Nothing like it. Can I tell you where Cora's next job's going to be? It's not going to be till next year, but I already know where he's going. Got the corner 0-1 to Melendez. LFGM outside 1-1. Where two? See if anybody guesses. The 1-1. Come on, I'm asked 1 and 2. Nope. Bounce in the dirt. 2 and 2. Nope, not the Royals. Why would you go to the Royals? Not Houston. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 2 away. 2 out, nobody on for the Mets. It'll bring up Semien, who singled his first time. Nope, not the White Sox. Not the Giants. Cora will wait. He will not take a job this year. He will wait. And when the Yankees don't win the World Series this year, they'll let Boone go and they'll hire Cora. Ground ball hit the short. Over to first. An easy 1-2-3 inning. We go to the fifth. Still 3-0 Rockies. I don't get it. I'm not blaming Stearns. Fitzy says I'll stop watching baseball if that happens. I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going to happen. It would shock me if he took the Met or Philly job. Edwin, welcome in. Okay. Don't believe me. Houston makes sense too. But I'm telling you, he would absolutely 100% take the Yankee job to stick it to Boston. And that one crushed out to left. Melendez on the run will make the catch 1 away. No, the Mets. I'm telling you, the Mets aren't going to hire Cora. I would be shocked. How is it going to be the Yankees? How is it not going to be the Yankees? I did not see what Cora tweeted. No, bounce in the dirt 1-1. He said happy and put the smile. Okay. 50. I've been saying for at least a year now, Cora needed to be fired in Boston. Sometimes guys just need to change the scenery. Things get stale, stagnant. Then you have Mendoza, who's just trash. And a ground ball to first. Beatty will take it to the bag, 2 away. If it wasn't for the Mets' magical run in 2024, Mendoza would have been fired already. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Yo, Chuck, what's up? To Chicago, 12-hour day. Yikes. I would hire Beltran. I would hire Beltran tomorrow. Outside, ball 4 is a 2-out walk. In for a strike, 0-1. Paul says I've been saying Beltran for a while. Edwin says Beltran would make sense. Yeah, I'd hire Beltran tomorrow. Jonathan, he needs to be impatient. He's spending over $300 million a season on this nonsense. Since June 13th last year, the Mets have the worst record in the sport. Fouled off at the plate, still 1-2. Yeah, I saw it was 6-1. I didn't get to see it. No worries, Miss Gina. Michael says somebody's got to get fired. I agree. Somebody's got to get fired. And if you get swept by the Rockies at home, it's time. Whether it's Mendoza's fault or not, something needs to change. Swung on a miss. We're halfway through. It's still 3-0 Rockies. It'll be Benj, Mauricio, and Taylor coming up. We're at 50 likes, so we're halfway there. When we get to 100 likes, I'll turn the subscriber-only chat off. Maybe a week ago. Now I think it's necessary, but Stearns won't do anything. Remember, he's smarter than everyone. That's and I wanted Stearns too. Man, have I been wrong? Yeah, Chuck says Mets definitely have the tools to build around. New management is a dire need. Yep. Well, if they don't fire him, Jonathan, then they're not making the playoffs and they're losing 90 games this year. You can't wait too long. If you're going to punt on the season, trade the players away then. Inside 1-0. Inside 1-1. The 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Everyone said so do I. Everyone wanted Stearns. The 2-1. Called a strike, 2-2. 2-2 to count. Down low. 3-2. And fouled off. Still 3-2. When Stearns is let go, he'll blame everyone but himself. Yep. What about Mike Schill? He took both the Padres and Cardinals to the playoffs. Isn't that the guy that got death threats last year? And that one hit up the middle, base hit by Ben. Isn't that the guy that was getting death threats from the fans? Fitzy says, I'm not even a Mets fan, and Mendoza should be fired. That'll bring up Mauricio, struck out his first time. Outside, 1-0. At least we have the trade deadline. And that one pulled in the right field. That's a base hit. Back-to-back singles here. We'll bring the tying run to the plate. Kevin Wilson just subscribed. And speaking of gritty, there he is throwing some popcorn. Popcorn is flying. Let's go. I was able to figure out how to get that to go without the Stone Cold Steve Austin thing to go. Luminous is here saying, let's go Mets with question marks. In for a strike, 0-1. Archman. Let's go. And Taylor lines one, caught. It'll be a double play. Let's see, that's an L3. Here's Bichette now with a runner on second and two out. And a ground ball to short. Tovar's got it over the first. That'll retire the side. So the Mets get the first two on and can't do anything. We go to the sixth. Still 3-0. No thought by Mendy to bunt with Taylor. I guess not. Yeah, how about manufacturing some runs? Yeah, right. Taylor's the only guy on the team that can bunt. Let's not bunt with him. Stay out of a double play. No, bad luck. No, just not a good team, Stoney. Beatty shouldn't be on this team. Viento shouldn't be on this team. This team's hot garbage. No, Mrs. PAS. I said hot garbage. Up high, want to know the count? Still 3-0 Rockies here. Hey, Caps is here. What's up, Caps? Says, I mean, this isn't fun to watch anymore. Right? Up high, 3-0. Not to change sports, but to change sports. Well, you get timed out, dude. Swing on a miss, 3-2. Edwin, it's steaming hot. To 3-2. Swung on a miss. I've been impressed with Edwards here. 5 strikeouts for Edwards. Taps my blood pressure. Right? Now, why even watch the game? At least walk around the ballpark, check it out. Down low, 1-0. Fitzy says, John, you're insulting hot garbage when you compare it to the Mets. And that one pulled out. What a play by Bichette. Fires over the first 2-way. JK says, John, I'm disgusted with this team. You got who? Your Duck? Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. That one hit out to left center. It's caught. Another 1-2-3 inning for Edwards. We go bottom six. Still 3-0 Rockies. It'll be Soto, Alvarez, and Beatty. Caps threw me off there by not typing in caps. Big John, I wouldn't even buy tickets to see this crap right now. Thank you. I mean, I appreciate him coming from my Flyer streams, but another one. That was like Jacob. Jacob's gone too. Want to talk about everything but what we're covering. Danny just subscribed. Thank you, Danny. Does it make us? Does the alert making a sound for you guys when Gritty pops up or no? I don't hear it, but I don't know if it shows up or not. Yeah, but they weren't giving Alonso, and I agree with them. I would not give Alonso a 3-year deal either. But honestly, how's Alonso doing in Baltimore? Not so good. They overvalued almost all their prospects. Vientos, Beatty, Alvarez, Mauricio, Peterson stinks. Outlier was the first half last year. And Senga had one good year. Yep. No sound. Okay. No sound. Okay. I have to figure that out then because I don't hear it either. We just see the popcorn fly. Dollander takes a strike 0-1. The batter challenged. It was called a strike. And it's a strike. New York is out of challenges. Woo-hoo. Woohoo! This team has no idea how to challenge when they're the batter. In for a strike, 0-2. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Paula. We were losing with Alonso hitting all the home runs. Since June 13th of last year, swung on a miss, one away. Worst team in baseball. We had Soto and Alonso on the team last year. Worst team in baseball. Michael Moreno, national MLB reporter, tweeted out. He said, "You just have to fire Mendoza. You have to. We're at that point." 1-1. Outside, 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2 to Alvarez. Outside, 3-2. Sorry, guys, just checking Twitter here. And fouled off, still 3-2. Oh, Luke Weaver up in the bullpen. Dreamweaver. Chopped foul, still 3-2. JK, I disagree. I don't think the players like Mendoza at all. What makes you think the players like this man? Honestly, I want to know because I don't see it. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 2-away. The 1-0 to Beatty. It swung on a miss, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Mendoza has look at the stadium now. They have 3 more games at home. Do you think Cohen's going to put up with this? People aren't showing up. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. And that one driven out to center field. But center fielder's there. We go to the 7th. Still 3-0 Rockies. There's nobody there, Mike. There might be 500 people there right now. Who's more to blame? Actually, I think Mendoza. I think they're both to blame. I give it 60-40 Mendoza Stearns. 60-40 Mendoza over Stearns. I'll ask this to the chat. Do the Mets have a better team than the Chicago White Sox? On paper, player for player, do the Mets have a better team than the Chicago White Sox? Because even though why they're not great yet, the Chicago White Sox are playing good baseball. Crowd wants Mendoza gone. Every time Mets get out, they boo. I don't know if they're booing. They might be booing the players. Luke Weaver now in the game. So Edwards did a great job. 1, 2, 3 in the third innings. He didn't give up a hit. Yeah, you're not going to fire Stearns in the begin in this season. You're going to give Stearns another manager. So do the Mets, J.K. Playing uninspired baseball. And broken bat. Semyon on the back end fires the first. Got him. Nice play. I didn't ask if we were playing better than them. I asked if we were a better team on paper than them. And you all can't answer a question. And that one rifled out to right center field. Taylor will have to play it on a hop. We saw it. Caps put it in the chat before. 47 and 73. 47 and 73, I think he said. In for a strike, 0-1. That's a 392 winning percentage. A 392 winning percentage over 162 games would be 63 and 99. Missing Jet Williams. Swan I missed. 1 and 2. Broken background ball to third. Bichette's got it. So that'll retire the side after they picked off the runner. We go bottom 7, stand up and stretch, everybody. Jet Williams is batting 223 in the minor leagues right now. 223. Isn't it cold out? Yeah. You don't have to sit out there because I'm yelling. You're yelling? Yeah. I'm yelling. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yelling yet. All right, here we go. Bottom 7. Nationals are coming to town. The Mets are going to be absolutely smoked in this series. In for a strike 0-1. Dolander was only supposed to be an opener today, and he's gone 6 shutout innings. And popped up. Shallow right field. Second baseman will make the catch. 1 away. Six laps to go. My guy's out of the race, but the car he owns right now is in first place, I think. The 1-0. And that one popped up. Foul territory. And it'll go out of play. He was supposed to be an opener, yes. He's got 6 shutout innings. He was only supposed to go 2 innings. Swung on a miss. 1-2. The 1-2. And a little chopper foul. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Dolander at 97 pitches here with 2 outs. Benj takes the first one outside. 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. It would have been a strike either way. How many subs did we pick up today? That one fouled off down the left field line. 1-1. 26 subs today on the YouTube side. For the day. For the day. Not just this stream. For the day. How am I enjoying the fantasy league this year? Well, in a little liner, base hit in the left field. I will in the one league, I'm going to be 2-2 after losing this week. In the other league, I will be 3-1 after beating Fitzy. Well, if I hold on to beat Fitzy, I should say. Let me look. Somebody texted me. Oh, Fanatics. No, thank you. Fouled off by Mauricio, 0-1. Let's check, see if I'm going to hold on to beat Fitzy. I'm up by 30 points, and this is the last game of the day. So, swung on a miss, 0-2. And that one popped up on the infield. It'll be caught. That'll retire the side. We go to the 8th. Still 3-0. Mets have scored 1 run against the worst pitching staff in baseball. Stoney says a lot of my friends that are in here aren't. I felt alone without them. William says this feels like rock bottom, but the floor keeps collapsing. We're like, oh, it can't get much worse. Oh, here we go. 3 laps to go. Where's his teammate? You missing Lindor? Yeah, I miss Lindor. I like Lindor. I hate that stupid song, but I like Lindor. Two laps to go. The bad news in the fantasy league is if I hold on to beat Fitzy, the bad news is Fitzy will fall to 0-4 on the season. That's a shame. That's what he gets for winning our fantasy football league. Brooks Raley will come on to pitch the eighth inning. Host of R1. Oh, big crash. Rumfield will lead it off here. And that one pulled. Oh, nice backhand by Semyon. One away. I don't know. Mauricio's weird because you send him back down to the minors and he absolutely crushes it. He comes up here and he can't hit. He can't hit a lick. So I like Mauricio. It's just I don't understand. Outside 1-1. Edwin says, "Well, I'm out of here." All right, Edwin. Thanks for hopping in. Hopefully things will get better here. The 1-1. And that one popped up. Foul. It lands foul. Robert says, "Wish Uncle Steve would sell the team and stick to the stocks." You know he's really a Yankee fan, right? It's his wife that's the Mets fan. It fouled off, still 1-2. Oh, Jets are much worse. No, stop asking me to join your crap ass Discord. And a little dribbler fouled to third base side. Stearns has burned a lot of Uncle Stevie's money. Yes, he has. But maybe Uncle Stevie can tweet some more that he's seeing some positive things on this team. Called strike three, got him looking 2 away. The off season. The off season's when I talk about GM replacement. You really can't do anything now in terms of GM. Darnell's here. What's up, Darnell? Fouled straight back, 0-2. I think we should put a Boston and fire the coaches. What do you think? Just Mendoza, just the manager, just Mendoza. We fired all the other coaches last year. I'm not firing all the new guys this year without firing Mendoza first. And that one ripped. Oh, nice play by Simeon. Spins and gets the out. We go bottom 8. Still 3-0. Same, yeah, Miss Gina. You're technically correct, but he's the acting general manager. Right now, it's if you ask me, it's 60-40. I think this is 60% on Mendoza, 40% on Stearns. I just don't think Mendoza is a leader of men. Yeah, well, at least 2 of them are in Atlanta. And who's the second best team in the National League right now? There it is. Stoney's right on the money. Stearns can't handle the big market. He isn't a leader. Is he married? I don't know if he's married or not. There you go. Like Milwaukee did to Stearns when his screwed up that franchise, they will move him to advisor, to owner, and bring a baseball man to correct his mess. Yep. Seth Halverson will come in to pitch for the Rockies here. 9-1-2 for the Mets. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Fouled off 0-2. And a ground ball at first. Race to the bag. 1 out. Why didn't they want him back? Because he sent their franchise back. Like somebody said in the chat, it took them putting him to another position, hiring a real baseball guy, and now they're one of the best teams in the sport. Mendoza was fired if Polar Bear does not. No, Mendoza would have been given last year. Oh, nice diving stop by Tovar. Gets to his feet. 2 away. The Mets made the playoffs in Mendoza. Even if they would have lost that Milwaukee series, Mendoza would have been given a second year. Up high. Oh, called a strike. 1-1. No challenges. You can't hire Mattingly until the next season. Mattingly has a job with the Phillies. Unless the Phillies fire him. I would take Mattingly. He would not be my first choice. And that one lifted foul. 2-2 the count. I don't know, Raymond. To me, it would be tonight. Yo, Ronnie just said adrenaline junkies again. Up and in. Whoa, 3-2. Gabe Kepler. Beltran would be my first choice. Beltran would be my first choice. The 3-2. Inside ball 4. Soto's on base for the third time today. "28 games and only 92 runs. That is sad." Right? And last year was sad. They averaged 4.7 runs a game, and that was sad. Clean house? No, you cleaned house last season. You're not cleaning house again. Swung on a miss, 1-1. No, that's the NFL, Mike. That's not baseball. That's the NFL rule, not baseball. Outside corner, 1-2. What do you mean? We just won on Thursday, Stoney. And a ground ball is short. Tovar's got it. We'll flip the second for the fourth. Sorry, retired. We go to the ninth. Still 3-0 Rockies. I mean, the Mets did just take 2 out of 3 from Minnesota, but they're an inning away from getting swept by the Rockies. Let's see. Where do you guys want to go? You guys want to go to Rob when we're done? Or CP? Let me see if CP is going live too. True Mets talk. True Mets talk. CPs. True. Mets. Nope. Talking. Oop. Talking Mets with Rob. This too shall pass. Yes, Rob, says Paula. Anyone around from the 86 team and still in good shape? We need him. Ronnie, I bet you Ronnie could still throw. What did Jonathan M say that I missed? Oh, I want to go to the bar afterwards. For a spell, Williams is on the mound here. Now is not the time for Beltran to manage this mess. Okay. Then what are you doing, Jonathan? If you're not bringing in Beltran, what are you doing? Because you can't keep the status quo. Robert might need to drug test the whole team to see if they're alive. Swung on a missed, 1-2. No, I'm not bringing Cora in. Cora's going to want his own staff. If after the season Cora wants to come here, maybe. But then you hire an intern manager. Yeah, I don't know. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Williams has a strikeout here. A bunt foul, 0-1. Beltran is the best fit for this barn fire. Outside, 1-1. No, Jorge somehow found a way to circumvent his name disappearing from the chat. I don't understand it. Miss Gina, do you see Jorge's comments in the live chat? Because I do not. Swung on a miss, struck him out 2-away. If any of my mods can see Jorge in the chat, click on the three little dots to the side of his name and hit hide instead of timeout. Hit hide, please. I don't see him, or I'd do it. Lindor's hurt, CH. He's out for months. Lindor's not going to be back till probably the All-Star break. Thank you, Miss Gina. Night Out, just subscribe. Thank you, Night Out. The 1-2. And a broken bat to second. Williams has a 1-2-3 inning. Hey, that's a little star next to his name, huh? We go bottom 9. When we're done today, everybody, it's going to ask you on the YouTube side if you want to redirect over to Talking Mets with Rob. Raymond says, show some fight. They want to see some fight, Mrs. PAS. Do you want to throw something at me? You want to fight? Fight. Charles says, in the morning you have two choices. You can either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. At least PAS is getting some more subs. Yeah, people feel bad for me. They're like, man, this guy actually covers this team. This guy goes live for this nonsense for 3 hours at a time. Today, 6. Right? We're going on 6 hours. Game 1 started at 1:30. We're almost at 7:30. Or tonight, Matt. Tonight, I personally don't even let them do the post-game press conference. They're not traveling. Well, we know from the Jet Hat you're a loser. Thank you. Appreciate that. Mrs. PAS thinks I'm a loser too. Hey! Don't leave me hanging. I'm leaving my arm up. Zach Agnos. Miss Gina says a one word response. Moron. 0-2 the count. 0-2 the count here to Beatty. The 0-2. Up high, 1-2. They should sell pillows and blankets at the stadium. Hard to stay awake watching this team. Up and in, 2-2. They were winning with the Jet hat before. They were. They had a 4-game winning streak when Soto got hurt. And I only wore it this weekend because it was draft weekend. I'll be back to Mets tomorrow night. I'll have my Flyers shirt on with the Met hat on. I do have a Flyers hat somewhere. I gotta find it. 3-2 to count here to Beatty. And that one ripped foul. We'll do it again. Don't fire Mendy. If we have to sit here and suffer, then so should he. The 3-2 to Beatty. And that one popped out to center. 1 away. That will bring up MJ Melendez. He's 0 for 3 today. And he lines one out to left. Back towards the corner at the wall. Off the top of the wall. Melendez will pull in the second with a 1-out double. We're up to 195 in the chat. Let's go. 88.79 on the sub count. That means 30 today, I think. Between the 3 streams. 30 today. Let's go. We have life. Let's go. And Semyon pops one up. Shallow right. The first baseman back. In fair territory will make the catch. 2 away. Mets are down to their final out. On the YouTube side, don't just up and leave. It'll ask you if you want to redirect over to Talking Mets with Rob. He's got post-game tonight. I'll be in the chat. On the outside corner, 0-1. Ben just 2 for 3 today with a couple singles. One more out, Mendoza. And that one lifted out to left. Moniak in fair territory will make the catch, and the ball game is over. The Mets score 1 run in the doubleheader today. They get swept by the Colorado Rockies. Fall to 9-19 on the year. Three nothing, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us during this nonsense today. Appreciate you all. We will be back live tomorrow for the Flyers Penguins Game 5. That game starts at 7, so we'll be live for that. The Mets and Nationals on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Once again, Thursday's a day game, so it's an early start for that one. And on the YouTube side, it'll ask you if you want to redirect to Talking Mets with Rob. Tell him PAS sent you over, and we'll see everybody next time.